Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Rubella Alma channel. Today, I will be telling you Rubella's story, the story of her birth and death. Warning, I will be showing you the picture of Rubella's dead body. So, if you're too sensitive, you can either click off or skip some parts. Let's start. Rubella was just a 3-month-old kitten when I got her in the year 2018. I was very excited to see her. She played with me and my sister all day and every day. She was a very supportive cat since whenever I cried, she'd come to me and soothe me. Yes, she was naughty in her childhood like other cats, because one day, she broke my mom's favorite vase. She was forgiven after some time. Rubella was a one-of-kind Persian breed cat. She became lazy after the age of 1. She would only approach me and my family for food purposes, but she was still the sweetest cat I had ever met. Rubella gave birth to 3 kittens in the year 2020. That is when she was 2 years old. The first kitten was a complete brown, second one was a full white, and finally, the last one was a ginger. The brown was named Angel, the white one was named Chloe, and the ginger was named Sheru. Sheru's name was taken from the word Sher, which means lion in Hindi. Sheru looked a lot like a lion. After 3 days of their birth, Rubella mistakenly killed Angel, not on purpose. According to my parents, maybe when Rubella might be changing the place for her kittens, she might have accidentally pushed her teeth too much in her neck, which caused Angel to suffocate. Yes, I was unhappy, but forgot what happened then. Sheru and Chloe's birthday falls on the 5th of September. That is also Teacher's Day in India. One day, my sister was troubling Chloe and her brother a lot, so Chloe scratched my sister's finger.
When my mom found out, she was very angry and transferred all my cats to the middle floor of my house. The floor has a lot of rooms, so they were transferred in one of those many rooms. Their litter box, food and water was all managed by me and my sister, and sometimes my father. Gradually, when Sheru and Chloe grew up, they kind of started getting into trouble. So my dad made his final decision by giving Sheru and Chloe to a friend. They were given away on January 18, 2021 to my dad's friend. It has been 2 years ever since. Then, I never saw them again. No one knows what happened to them, but according to my father, the person who took Sheru and Chloe also gave them away to someone. You see, Dad made an excuse that he was sending Sheru and Chloe to the vet, but instead he gave them away to his fellow friend. I kept on asking Dad about them and he kept saying that they will come back eventually. But nope, it was all a lie. Later on, I found out that Sheru and Chloe were given away to someone. I was so sad and couldn't believe my ears. Leaving Sheru and Chloe's topic, let me tell you some main stuff too. You see, when Sheru and Chloe were going to be given away, Rubella was already 2 months pregnant and a few days were only left for her to give birth the second time. So this is another reason why Sheru and Chloe were given away. Second thing, Sheru and Chloe were big cats that could have eaten the newborn kittens. That's one more reason. Now, here's the rest of the story. Rubella once again gave birth to 4 kittens on January 30th, 2021. And thankfully, all the kittens survived. 2 kittens were full black and 2 were full white. The 2 blacks were named Snuggles and Rose, whereas the white ones were named Daisy and Meowsy. They were all healthy kittens and were very affectionate. I loved them so very much that I didn't wanted to risk losing them. So, these kittens grew up and learnt how to climb and jump. And then one day, Snuggles went missing for 5 days. She showed up on the 6th day. One time Rubella also went missing for 1 week. She showed up on the 8th day. It turns out that Rubella got stuck in some apartment building. Dad went and freed her. Now, let's continue with Rubella's story by changing the voice.
Rubella and her 4 kids were living peacefully together. Snuggles, Rose, Daisy and Meowsy grew up and learned all the acrobatics from their mom. In the year 2021, Snuggerome started to do mischief and naughtiness, like pooping on the floor instead of the litter box, dropping their packet full of cat food and spilling water all over the floor. These things often got them in high trouble. Yet I was still able to control, and these cats made sure they never went out of the window and stayed inside only. It's my responsibility since I wanted cats in my house. But they still kept getting in trouble. This made my father to shift Rubella and her 4 cats to his farmhouse on December 22, 2021. He had thought a lot before settling them there and made his decision ASAP. The farmers were asked to take good care of Rubella and her children. Dad chose one farmer to manage all the food and water for my cats. Dad said,
"These cats are really special to me and they need proper sanitation. I'm counting on you. I have been feeding these cats for years. Take good care of them."
And then we left the farmhouse. We came the next week to see them, and it seemed like they had already gotten used to the farmhouse. They were roaming around and we're in glee. When I told Dad that it wasn't a good idea to bring them here, he said,
"Samya, why are you worrying? They will enjoy here and roam in open nature. We will also not have to worry about their litter box and all."
I agreed to what he said and didn't protest anymore. Before I continue the story, I would like to thank you all for subscribing this channel and helping me unlock the community tab. Thank you. Love you all. Continuing the story, the farmer at my dad's farm was very careless. He actually is hardworking, but sometimes not. Yes, in fact gives my cats food timely, but he's careless. He doesn't look at what they're doing and just feed them. Because of this carelessness, one day, in the month of May, both Snuggles and Rose went missing. We thought that maybe they will come back, but no, almost 7 months have passed and no sign of my black cats. I'm suspecting that the farmers could be behind this because they all are Hindus. These people believe that black cats are bad luck, and so they stay away from them. I think that they might have kicked them out without letting us know. I'm still hoping that they would come back eventually. Before Snuggles and Rose went missing, Rubella gave birth once again to 4 kittens on April 15, 2022. There were 3 black kittens and 1 white kitten. Unfortunately, all the 3 black kittens passed away. 2 blacks died from the heat, and 1 was killed by their own mother. The only one left was Sophie, the white kitten. He's still alive and living happily at the farmhouse in peace with his brothers. Before Snuggles and Rose went missing, I got a surprise after visiting the farmhouse. Snuggles had given birth to a kitten who was full black. She was named Murphy. When Sophie and Murphy were introduced to each other, they became good friends. According to the farmers, Snuggles had given birth to 2 kittens, a white and a black. Unfortunately, the white one passed away due to the heat. Then, I got a news from my dad. He said,
"I was informed by insert name that Murphy has been taken away by some stray cat. It can be that she got killed."
I was very shocked. Right after Murphy passed away, Snuggles and Rose both went missing. I missed them so much. During the end of August, I asked my dad how Rubella and her kids were. He said that Rubella had gone missing. I suspected that something was definitely wrong. When Dad was not around, I searched for his fellow farmer's contact on WhatsApp. He had sent a photo to him. When I opened it, I saw the shock of my life. It was a picture of Rubella, and she was lying dead. I was very sad and couldn't believe what I saw. This made me think twice of how she died. I kept on asking my father the reason of her death. He said that she got killed by some dogs. My mother said that Dad didn't tell me that she died because he didn't want me to worry. The reason of her death is not confirmed, but I am still trying to know her real reason of death. Even if she got killed by dogs, they might have made her suffocate. I still miss Rubella because she was my best cat. I could never forget her because she left so many memories in my house. I still love her very much even if she is far away from me. She will always remain in my heart, in fact in everyone's heart. After Rubella passed away, she was buried at the back of the farmhouse hut. Then, the farmer was scolded badly by my father because he didn't pay attention to the cats and he let the dogs in. I blame the farmer because he didn't take care of them and was very careless. Now, I am going to show you the picture of Rubella's dead body. So, if you are too sensitive, you can click off the video. Thank you. Here is the heartbreaking picture of my cat, Rubella. I am so sad and unhappy of what happened to her. Wish I could turn back time and bring her back. After his mother passed away, Sophie became depressed and hurt himself. Eventually, after Rubella's passing, I visited the farmhouse and I could notice Sophie being very grumpy and not letting his brothers or any human near him. Whenever anyone tried to pick him up, he would scratch and that person. It has been months ever since Rubella's death, and no one knows what could have happened to her. Sophie, Daisy and Meowsy are only left now. They are living peaceful lives together. Let's hope nothing happens to them. Thank you guys for watching and listening to this story. Goodbye.